everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Terry and I'm a cash stuffer from Botswana. So today I'll be stuffing my sinking funds and my wallet. So if you watched my budgeting video or my budget update, because there's two of them, I think it's 2 videos ago. I didn't have a budget for my sinking funds. I didn't budget for them because I didn't have enough funds. But being the hustler that I am, I managed to hustle, because if you're watching for the first time, I am self-employed. I do not have a job. I'm actually looking for a job, by the way, virtual assistant. So I do a variety of things. I'm hands-on. I bake cakes, I do bread, I supply, I cater, I do all sorts of things. So I managed to sell some stuff, and I managed to make enough to put into our sinking funds, because with my husband's money, I plan for the whole month. And then if I make any, or when I make money, the money that I make goes to savings challenges and sinking funds. So I haven't been well, so I haven't really stuffed these in a while, and it's kind of been kind of dry out there. So they haven't been, I haven't really bought in a lot in the past 2 months. Yeah, the past 2 months have been kind of tough. So today I managed to come up with money for my sinking funds, because it was really stressing me out not putting anything into sinking funds, because I had no budget at all. Usually I do my car funds and my high priorities, things that are really important to us, and I couldn't do that this month because I had to adjust and change numbers. And anyway, it's more clarified in the video. So today I will be stuffing those sinking funds and my wallet. So let me start with my wallet, because I realized I tend to talk a lot. I don't know if that irritates people or that's okay. But anyway, I don't have anything left over because I had stuffed the previous week, and my cash stuffing was, and the money that I had lasted me until the 24th. And then the 25th, I didn't give myself any money. I only did the important things. That's just my way of, controlling my spending. I mean, I feel like it's more like going to a bar when you're trying to stop drinking. That's how I see it, because spending was always the impulsive spending was my biggest weakness. That's why I've got no money in my binders. Okay, I'm giving myself 100 pula. Okay, 100 pula for me. Then self-love, and remember, I want to buy myself lipstick, but it's not urgent. I'll do that later. And then meat is getting, did I say how much I'm stuffing? Meat is getting 300 pula. It's miscellaneous is getting 40 pula, and this is just for random stuff that I might not have thought of. And then household for many people, for many cash stuffers I've seen, is for things like paper towels and all of that, but I buy my groceries and all of that with my groceries. So the money that I put in here, and you find you need a spoon or just things for the home. And then groceries, Be Kind gets 20 pula. This is just for any need that may arise. And then this is 200 pula for groceries. Okay, and then this wallet here that I love so much, that isn't really user friendly or cash envelope friendly, I kind of found a way to. So I'm putting these. I never saw this before. Weirdly enough, I never saw this little pocket before. And it actually works. It's a bit tight, but it works. I love this wallet, guys. I really love it. Okay, back to my trusty trackers. So high priorities. A high priority. Made myself a dashboard. I think it's gorgeous. So emergency. So my emergency fund is getting a 30 pula. This is going way slower than I want it to go, but I'm only doing what I can. So it's got now it's got 1,200, 1,300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70. 1,370 in my emergency fund. I really do wish I could put more into here, but what I learned when on this journey and learning about cash stuffing, whoever came up with cash stuffing is a genius. Because before I started this, I would have, like, say, for example, 5,000 pula in the bank, and then you think, oh, I've got money, and then you start spending, thinking that you got money. But when you split up your money like this, since I started splitting up my money like this and realizing I've got all these things, because all of these binders here, there might be way too many binders here for somebody, but every single thing in here needs money at some point. These ones don't need money like today, but if you watch my previous video where I was stuffing my essentials and the money that I use throughout the month, plus all of this, plus the cash envelopes, plus the money that I have in my wallet, you realize, life in itself is expensive. I've realized the money is not enough. My money is not enough. Our money is not enough. I need to make more money. It's a motivation, if you will. It's motivation. So in my, I'm very talkative today. I'm so talkative. My son's glasses, am I always like this? It's getting 300. So there's 430 now in there. And it's made me realize that the money that we have is, someone would think that it's a lot, or you have money and you think to yourself that you've got enough money to do whatever you want, when in actual fact you don't. And then my son's medical is getting a 40. Now there's 440, when in actual fact you don't have enough money for all those things, because since I came up with all of these categories, all of these things are things that I need money for. That's why I was in debt, because I made the decisions that I made based on what I thought I had. And then my fear spending is getting 100. I'm starting again because of my traveling last month. And then birthdays is getting a 50 pula. There's 50 pula in there. Now there's 100 pula. My son's birthday is in January. Moraka. Moraka is getting 80 pula this month, because this time 50, 70, 80, because the cattle need food. We need to send money home for food, because now there's no rains yet. I'm hopeful the rains will come, but for the meantime there's no grazing. What do you call it in English? There's no grazing grass. It's all dried up, and the cattle have no food, so now we've got to buy them food. And I'm always saying there isn't enough in here because there's so many things that I needed, but this is what we can. 250, 350. So I sent 200 pula, so my mother was like, if you can only get 600 pula at least. So we did manage to come up with 600 pula between me and my brother. I only managed 200 pula. Actually, this should come out because I spent 200 pula. Because I need to update my records. Now I've got 150 in Moraka. And then perfumes is getting nothing this month, this time around. And then our rings are getting our rings are getting 80 pula, 50, 70, 80, and now we have 150, 220, 240, 250, 260. Now we've got 260 in here, building up nicely, I think, because it's, it's not urgent, but it is needed. It's important, but not urgent. Because now look at this, I don't have a ring. So now there's 40 pula in the buffer. That's my high priorities done. And then now I'll do my low priorities. I made myself a new dashboard. Ipele akamoso. It just means save for tomorrow. Keep some money for tomorrow. Sinking funds. That's what I was going for. Family contributions. Now, family contributions. We had 2 deaths in the family in the past 2 weeks. So we've had to contribute. So this 100 pula, I sent my aunt 100 pula this morning. For me to, contribute as a family like we always do. I sent 100 pula again next week, which I have to figure out where I'm getting that from. And then this I'm going to have to take back to the bank, because I said my aunt, I had actually forgotten that I was supposed to send her money today. So otherwise I wouldn't have taken this money from the bank yesterday, because today's Friday, the funeral is tomorrow on Saturday, because I was paying bills and I was all over the place. I totally forgot I shouldn't have taken this, but I've got to take it back to the bank. I'll unstuff after this. So holidays, the next holiday is Christmas, but I've got money for Christmas, so I won't be stuffing this until January, because the next holiday is in April. So that's when I'll start stuffing this. And then this post, the post is getting 80 pula today, because 50, 70, and 80. It's getting a 50 pula and 80 pula because it's due in December. 50, 70, 90, 110. And I want to finish this by the end of November. It should be there, so that beginning of December we can go and pay the post. School necessities. See, my denominations are messed up. Let me just make change as I'm talking, because I made a video and then I totally wasn't recording. I was not recording. That is the story of my life. I was not recording, and I was sitting here talking to myself the whole time and I wasn't recording. I actually laughed when I found out. So I'm doing this all over again. School necessities is getting a 20 pula, and now it's got a 60 pula. And I don't know what I'm going to do, because this is hardly enough, but I think I started these 3 quite late, but it's better than nothing. And then this is getting a 10 pula. Now it's got 30 pula. Stationery, and then school uniform is getting a 50 pula. Now it's got 150. It's got 100 pula in the bank. And Ready Day is getting 40 pula. And now it's got 2, 4, 6. Now it's got 70 pula. Rainy Day. And that is it for this binder. And it's been, remember last month I didn't stuff my low priorities, so that's why they're going so slow. My car funds, I was supposed to have 300 kilo left. This happens all the time. I don't know what happened, what's happening. So my insurance, I'm not stuffing insurance because the money stays in the bank, but since I know when the big monies, like my insurance, like this year we paid 8,000, and next year it will be maybe hopefully less than that, but my budget is still 8,000, so that I have enough. I am keeping a bit in the bank, but I'll start stuffing this soon. I should start stuffing this soon. I just wanted to build these first before I started stuffing it, and then whatever I make I just take to the bank and top it up, because it's a problem. Anyway, car emergency is getting 100 pula, and it has 300. Now it's got 400 pula. car emergency, and then tires. I'm starting to stuff tires because I think I've built up quite a bit in here. It's not enough, obviously, but I just needed to get a head start on these first because even if we do have an emergency, I can always take from these other envelopes, but it's just good to have more money in car funds than the car is just another member of the family that you should give money to. And then this will get the 200 out. So now it's got 200, 400, 500, 600 pula in car maintenance. And that's building up slower than I want, but it is building up nonetheless. And that is it for my car funds. So that is my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please comment, like, subscribe, and help me look for a job, guys. A virtual assistant here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.